Yeah,
So,
just trying to figure it out.
did you consider yourself like a wild child sort of thing,
No.
or was it more that you were interested in changing your scenery, Miami, New Orleans, this?
Definitely not a wild child. It wasn't like I was getting in trouble or getting
Right.
locked up, or I just was like, I want to
Did you
see
get
what the I
bored?
want to. You said, did I get?
Did you get bored like of this current status, so you wanted to change?
No, I just
Like what?
wanted to just explore. Like, oh, what's that over there? Let's see. Oh, I visit Texas, so let's move over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just was curious, and I was just like, let's see. I have no kids. I have no boyfriend. It's at certain locations, and I was just like, oh, let me go over there. I have the money, like whatever. I can get up and
Whatever.
go. The job that I
Yeah.
have, I can get up and go. Transfer my license.
Yeah.
I just was like, let's go see. Let's go explore.
Yeah.
I've got up and go when I was doing track and field because I was traveling. Like I stated, I was in Canada. I've been to Texas traveling for competition. So it was like a constant moving around. I was used to. So I was just like, oh well, I was over here and I was little. Let's see what it's about when I was an adult. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I just was exploring. It wasn't like I was getting in trouble, getting
I
locked up or anything. I just was like, oh, let's see what this is. I know the state that I did not like was Texas. I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. I'll call my
okay.
parents up 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm driving back to Florida. I'm just letting you guys know. And they're like,
Right.
what? And I'm like, I don't like it here. I'm out.
That was my next going to be my next question. Of all the places in the 20s that you lived, what was your favorite and what was the worst? Texas, now we know.
Yeah, Texas,
What was
I
your
did not
favorite?
like. Texas, I did not like. I stayed with my friend in Houston because she was
Okay.
in Houston and she
Oh,
had just moved anyway. This is like my high school friend. Well, we
okay.
grew up like all throughout our childhood. So she had just moved and she was like, "Oh, great, well, come." So I helped her, and I also helped her with groceries and stuff like that. And we were just looking around like. I was just like, girl, you gonna stay here? She's like, well, I got this job. It's paying for my debt because she's an engineer. So she's just like, I
Yeah.
have to stay like a certain amount of time. And I'm like, girl, I don't know about Houston. We
Oh, that's
gonna
so funny.
see.
I
So so then
loved
I
Houston. That is so funny. I loved Houston.
um yeah, I don't know. The people were nice, but I don't know. It was just like, girl, I'm a hot tamale. Like, where the action at? I
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
like, what is
Yes.
going on?
It's
They
done
just
by like 8:30. Completely quiet. I noticed that. Yeah.
yeah, no. And then I went to then I went to Dallas, which is like that's a strong 4 hour commute. There's no
Yeah.
shortcuts. I was like, Jesus Christ. That town was just very family oriented.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very family oriented, and the activities were just structured around a family and a child, like a family or a mother and a child. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't have this, so this ain't for me. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. I met a lady at the because I go to library. I'm like a nerd. And she's
Yeah.
just like, oh, you seem like a nice lady. You don't have like I don't see you with like kids. And I'm just like, girl, I'm about to move.
Yeah.
If you want to keep in touch, but I don't like it here. I'm gonna be leaving. But yeah, it's just yeah, Dallas was very family oriented. It's not a bad place, but it was a lot of people from Arkansas as well. Arkansas and Oklahoma. But yeah, it's very family oriented.
Yeah.
Las Vegas was fun. It's
I
it's
love
like
Boston.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a nice little place to like hide out and clear your mind. I loved driving in the morning and seeing like the mountains, the sunset behind the mountains, and kind of just I don't know. It's just very mesmerizing. It's
Yeah.
actually cold during like these months, like
Okay.
around 40s and stuff like that. But the summertime, your electricity bill is going to be insane.
Insane.
Um, But yeah, I liked Las Vegas. A lot of people are like, "Why are you here?" And I'm just like, "I like it. Like it's cool. It's a lot of Indians. It's a lot of I met like Indians who have like the reservation land. What do you call it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like having like a conversation. It's like very cool. Like I like it. Phoenix is okay. I didn't live in Phoenix, but I drove there because the drive is. I loved Miami at the time I was there. When I went back there, they are like rebuilding, and I'm just like, what is going on over here? You guys are trying to push out all the poverty people out, and I'm gonna have to say my favorite is Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah.
That really surprises me. Okay, well, I have a good friend here in Germany who's from Maryland. What about Maryland is so out of all of the areas you live? Yeah.
It's a constant thought, but I love the food. I like the culture, like the melting pot between like the Maryland DC area.
Yeah, yeah.
And like the age gap, like there's a lot of kids because that's like one of the states with the most amount of universities within a miles radius, and then there's also like a lot of elderly people. Like I like elderly people. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of like activities that's compatible with any type of person, whether you're single, whether you're business, whether you're in school. Like there's enough activity for everyone. It's also just a hot spot if you want to go to like concerts or stuff like that. And I don't like too much chaos. Like everyone loves New York, and I'm like,
I love
like New York. Yeah, I'm a little bougie Betty, so I don't like the gritty, the dirt, the rats. When I see that, I'm like, girl, I'm getting an Uber. I will meet y'all there. I don't like it. I'm bougie. They call me Betty Bougie. That's what my friends call me. I don't care. Yeah, I'm one of those girls. When I'm holding on to a rail, I have a napkin like in between my hand and the rail. Like I'm just
Yeah, not licking a flagpole or anything, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I just see like so many nasty stuff. So I'm just like the homeless people having sex on the trains. I'm just like, I'm not touching this stuff.